Alright, we're going to talk about something new. We're going to talk about comments. What is a comment? Comments are extremely important. You start off with 2 forward slashes. Not backslashes. Backslashes won't work. Forward slashes. You're walking up the hill from left to right. That's a forward slash, not walking downhill. Walking down the hill from left to right is a backslash. Anything I type right here will not get processed by the compiler on this line. Anything past this right here will not get processed. Okay? It's not the entire line. In this case it is. I could even put this right here. And anything past it will not be processed by the compiler. This is how we can take notes. We can say this line prints text to console. Okay? And we can add as many of these as we want. And this is important if you need to take notes or you don't know what certain code does and you need a reminder. When you get to the professional industry, you are probably going to be required to write code or write comments in a specific format by your company or your boss. You want your teammates to know what code you are writing. Yeah, it needs to be clear. Like, not writing comments is kind of not like not having any labels on your breaker box. It's important. Okay. So we just use the 2 forward slash method to write comments. Okay. We can also use the comment block. Okay. This allows us to write everything inside this will be commented out. And in fact, this IDE will turn this gray. Anything that's gray will not be recognized by the compiler. So luckily by default, it automatically colors it gray, and you know it's ignored. And I can keep typing. And this is ignored, and it's a block of code. It's not a block. Now I got to be careful when I use the word block, because what if I want to use a block inside a block, a comment block? Alright? Let's say I put a block here, and then I put a second block right here. Well, guess what? It sees this one first, and when it sees this next one second, even though it's not paired, it doesn't work like that with comments. This is recognized by the compiler, and it doesn't recognize it. It's a problem. It sees it as an error. You can't start an expression with a star and a slash. So I have to get rid of it. So you can't have a block inside a block when it comes to using that. Okay? So that's it for this video. To do quick comments, okay? Let's say I have like a couple program statements. Alright, this is the last bit on this video. Let's say I have 4 program statements, and I want to highlight 3 of them. If I hold down the control key and press the forward slash, it automatically comments. And if I hold down control and just keep pressing it back and forth, that's a quick comment. I can also press this little button up here within this IDE, and it'll comment it out. But all it does, and it keeps adding. And if you hold down control, I didn't press Control Z to undo. I actually hold down control and press the forward slash, and it undoes it. It's not an undo, it's actually an execution in the forward direction. I didn't hold down Control Z in those cases. I held down the control forward slash, and it uncomments. And if there's no comment, then I'll just add a comment. So that's what comments is about. And so if I block these out and run this, it's only going to print 1 W because these 3 are ignored. And of course, I can comment this one out. I'm just going to type it in this time, and it's a W, and it's fine. And notice it doesn't care how much white space is in between here. There's got to be at least 1 white space character between certain... I can have spaces or inners, and they'll still run as a line of code. But we're starting to get off track a little bit. We're going to be talking about assigning variables in the next video, declaring and assigning. Thank you for watching. And we're going to be talking about a new topic.